WWE Hall of Famer J.J. Dillon, manager of the Four Horsemen, gives his advice on booking and his advice for men and women in professional wrestling today.
Well, first of all, Vince was the final say on everything. A lot of people didn't realize that. And Pat Patterson was probably the closest to Vince McMahon in terms of, having some influence because Pat had been so successful in all aspects of the business. I would be asked to voice my opinion. I would give him my opinion. But in the end, it was like if you have three people sitting around and say, what do you think? What do you think? Vince would process all that information, and then he would make the decision, and then we would go from there. And it was a formula that worked very well. And I continued to learn from that experience.
Also, JJ, longevity in the business. You look at the young guys today, the young gals. If you had their ear for a few minutes, a minute or two, whatever you want to take, what would you tell those young people that want J.J. Dillon-style longevity in wrestling sports entertainment?
I would tell them that the day that you think that you've got it all figured out and you know it all, I would pack your bag right then and there, close it up, and go home and get out of the business. Because the business is like anything else in life or any other business. It's forever changing, and you have to be flexible to change with it. And Ricky and Robert have been flexible to change. Yes, their look, when they go in the ring, they could go in the ring and probably do a third of what they do because they are the Rock and Roll Express. But they've got a thing inside of them that's burning that says, these people in this high school tonight paid good hard-earned money to buy a ticket to be here with an expectation of what was going to happen when that bell rang. And if I don't go out there and live up to that, then I've let them down, I've let myself down, and it would be time to get out of the business. And I watch. I go out there and I watch. And the Rock and Roll Express are still main eventers in this business because that's their mindset. They go out there every night, big town, small town, knowing, and that's why it's exciting to know that Ricky has his own school, because he has an encyclopedia of knowledge of all these years that he's willing to pass on to young people. Now the onus is on these young people to be smart enough to keep their mouth shut, listen to him, ask questions, not offer answers, but ask questions, and let Ricky give you the answer. And if you're smart, you'll just nod your head yes and put that in your toolbox. And if you're willing to work and have the right attitude, hey, the wrestling business is still the greatest in the world in terms of opportunity, and you're going to get out of it what you put into it.
She said, "Rama, lama, bama, lama,